Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's video, super duper casual and laid back. We're just gonna be talking about good and bad products from the FabFitFun add-on sale. It's a gross rainy day, perfect for filming, but also I just didn't really feel like putting on jewelry or looking super fancy, so I kept my comfy clothes on and we're gonna walk through these. This video is gonna be in a couple of parts. One, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you which add-ons I got, so that when I finally do my unboxing, I'll just kind of breeze through that quickly and get to the good stuff. Secondly, I wanna walk you through good and bad products, maybe what to avoid because I've tried it in the past or it's come in a previous box, or I know that the quality may not be up to snuff. One thing that I want you to note is that now select members have early access to choose their add-ons. If somebody pays for their 4 boxes annually, they'll get early access, but if you're somebody who just goes box to box quarterly, then you're gonna have a little bit later access. Add-ons are hugely popular, and so you might log on if you are a normal member and see that a lot of the add-ons are taken, and you're gonna be like, well, all of your recommendations were already gone. Never fear. My best tip with add-ons is to go in the last day or two and see when items have been released, because members typically go in and add as much to their cart as humanly possible and then take the time to decide. So wait until the last day before and check to see for releases. That's how I usually get all of the hot ticket items, because people realize, oh, I put like 4 of these in my cart. I really don't need 4. Let's move on. Now I'm looking at my iPad walking through all of this with you, so if I keep looking down a lot, that's why, but I'm gonna put pictures of every product that I'm talking about on the screen. So the first add-on that I selected is the Marula Pure Marula Facial Oil. And now this stuff is really good. I actually got the one that I'm currently using about a year ago as a FabFitFun add-on. This one has been really effective. I think that it really adds a great layer of hydration to my face, and it usually retails for somewhere around $58, and I'm getting it as an add-on for $19. So huge steal there, especially because I was just looking into getting a new one because I'm almost about to run out. The second one, Type A deodorant. Now, if you haven't seen my 2 or 3 videos about natural deodorants, I'll link those down below in the description box, but I'm really into natural deodorants. There's too many good options on the market now for you to still be using the stuff that has a ton of aluminum in it. It's fine, it's cool if you don't want to make the switch, but it's something that I've done, so I really want to try some more brands to see if there's something maybe even better out there than my favorite, the Schmidt's brand. So this Type A deodorant I'd seen recommended on Instagram and stuff. It's actually like a gel-like deodorant, which is typically not my favorite, but I figured I'd give it a try. It has really great reviews. It's only $5 on the add-on sale, and I think it retails for somewhere around the $12 mark, kind of similar to the price point of native deodorant. The next thing is FabFitFun had an option that if you add $15 worth of add-ons to your cart, then you get a free product, and that free product also happens to be a natural deodorant, and this one is from that Target brand. It's called Love, Beauty, and Planet. So I got that for free, just added on because I had already put $15 worth of items in my cart. So now I'm getting 2 different natural deodorants to try out and update you on, which is pretty exciting. Next one is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid. I cannot believe this is an add-on. I have bought this for, I don't even know, 10 years or something like that from Paula's Choice. If you've seen any of my other videos, you probably know that I'm a huge fan of Paula's Choice products. This 2% BHA liquid being the most recommended product behind their cleansers. Now this is something that is a chemical exfoliant. I swear, when I wake up in the morning, my pores are smaller, my face is overall clearer. It does a really good job of helping fight acne because it's really exfoliating your skin, and I could not believe that it was on here for $14. So of course I had to snag this. The next thing, I'm gonna kind of compare and contrast with the Marula Facial Oil. And this is the Juice Beauty USDA Organic Treatment Oil. It works the same way. It's a facial oil. So I really want to read the reviews of these products independently and maybe pick the one that I think is better and just get one, because it's taken me forever to go through the first bottle of facial oil that I have, and there's just no reason to have 2 if they're going to go bad before I'm even able to open the second bottle. So this one retails for $14, whereas the Marula is $19. So it is a little bit cheaper, but I know that I like the Marula. Not so sure about Juice Beauty. Haven't had the best experience with Juice Beauty products in the past. That does make me a little hesitant, but FYI, that's one that I'm debating on. I also typically add a couple of dollars to donate to their foundation that they're partnering with, and that's another option in the add-on section. And I always think it's cool to help out. They always have a very interesting charity that they're working with that quarter. So any donation, I'm assuming based on this description, is going straight to the Emergency Medical Care Grant for for animals. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of scroll through. I'm gonna let you know how I made my decisions, maybe what products to avoid. First off, it looks like the Sol de Janeiro Acai Body Power Cream is marked down from $45 to $24. I really like this lotion, super moisturizing, but I really prefer their original scent. And since I haven't smelled the acai scent in person, I'm not willing to drop $24 on a body lotion, but I do know that their products are really good and really moisturizing. They also have the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, which I really loved, but they typically include facial exfoliants in like every box or every other box. So it is a little chancy sometimes to get add-ons because you never know if they maybe have a similar repeat product already coming in the box. So be wary of that, especially with facial exfoliants. But if you fell in love with Exfoliate when you got it in a previous box, it only costs $44 here now, and apparently that retails for $85. They also have a couple of things from the Grown Alchemist brand, which we got in a previous box, and I do think that their products are good. They're made with really nice ingredients, and because of that, they're typically more expensive. And so in the add-on section, for instance, you can get this serum for $25 and it normally retails for $80. They also have a Corez Fig Body Butter. We got a Corez like papaya body butter in a previous box. Really nice brand, but avoiding because I already have it. There's also something that I noticed with like the Ahava Hydration Cream Mask. That's the exact product that we got in last quarter's box. So I guess it's for those people who were able to like use it immediately, fall in love, and know that they want to get it again without having to go to these specific brands' websites. But typically I can't use products up in a quarter. So when they're offering these same products again, it's obviously like, oh, they ordered too much. People didn't choose it in their box. I typically don't go for products that I've already had in a box unless I've already used it up and know that I love it, which is typically a year in the future. The add-on section always offers these different types of bundles. So there's one right here called the Bright-Eyed Bundle that comes with like a sleeping eye mask, an eye concentrate, which I assume is like an eye cream, and then Lashes MD, which I assume is some type of like lash lengthener. So all of the bundles are like curated to be in one theme. These you can get like 3 products for $45, 3 products for $50. So they can be a good deal. I just don't really trust skincare brands that I don't know. I also don't sleep with an eye mask, so I didn't get this kit. Oh, you can also get an additional FabFitFun Spring 2019 box. So if you pay an additional $50, let's say you have a friend's birthday or something coming up soon, that could be a really awesome gift, and you can just go ahead and get them a box. Then they can try it out, they can see if it's maybe something that they want to subscribe to, and I do think that that is a really awesome option. When you get that box, I don't think that you are able to customize it in any way, but I could be completely wrong. My hunch is that it would come to you just as if you were a seasonal subscriber, so I guess that could be a drawback, just FYI. But again, I don't know, I've never done this because I'm typically not seeking out another box. Now there are about 1 million body creams and moisturizers, so on and so forth. So if you're not picky about your brand, you're just in need of a moisturizer, there are about 1 million options on here that I'm not going to go through individually. But one thing that I typically avoid is their jewelry or their accessories or something along those lines. My experience with FabFitFun jewelry in the past is that it's really good for a couple months. In fact, I have one bracelet that I've had for now 2 years. This spring box would mark 2 years, and it's still in wonderful shape. But on the whole, their stuff kind of tarnishes really easily, and it's not the best quality. So for me, I always skip their jewelry and a lot of their makeup items because a lot of it is like from the brand Ish, which FabFitFun partners with a lot, and their products are really hit or miss for me. I don't know. I'm never really drawn in by their products, so I typically skip a lot of the makeup products. Oh, one thing that I missed out on that I really wish I wouldn't have is they had Corksicle brand big tumblers, and I thought that was really awesome. I think they had 2 different colors that you could choose from, so that's one that I'm definitely going to keep my eye out for to see if it gets released. That's just a really nice cup and could be again used as a gift or something down the road. You don't always have to think in terms of maybe what you want, but maybe something that you could keep in your present closet at home just in case you have a friend's birthday or Christmas or whatever happens to be on the horizon. This was kind of unique. They have a private session with a life coach. I don't know what my thoughts are on that. Some products that we've gotten in previous boxes that I've really enjoyed is the Coola Classic Face SPF 50 White Tea Sunscreen. I have really enjoyed using that and have been using that a ton recently. Every time I use my foundation, it doesn't have a super high SPF, so I try to layer that with it, and it has really layered beautifully under makeup and on top of moisturizer. So I do recommend that if you are able to get your hands on it. Ooh, it looks like they also had available Paula's Choice Smoothing Primer Serum with SPF $30. I cannot believe I missed out on that. I will probably keep an eye out and see if I can get that when things start to be released here toward the end. Tons of sponge gels, which are very popular in the FabFitFun community. Oh, they have the Living Proof Flex hairspray. I currently have this. I've really loved this hairspray for a long time, but recently I purchased the Kristen S hairspray from Target, and I truly think I like that hairspray more than the Living Proof, and I'm surprising myself by saying this, but both are a very light to medium hold hairspray. They have similar scents too. They come in very similar looking bottles, but I feel like the Kristen S one held my hair so much better. I just started using the Living Proof one that I got as an add-on last quarter. The weather happened to be really humid recently, so maybe it's just not a fair comparison since I used the Kristen S one all winter. I just feel like the Kristen S one has a better hold and they have the same touch and feel. So I feel like I would rather get the cheaper Kristen S one that actually holds a little better. At the add-on price of $19 for the Living Proof hairspray, that's still more expensive than the full price Kristen S, just to give you an idea. They also had the Living Proof Restore shampoo and conditioner. Again, love all products from Living Proof except for those because they're really, really heavy on your hair. Oh, the Tarteist Pro To Go Amazonian Clay Palette. This came in a couple of boxes ago, and this is a teeny tiny neutral eyeshadow palette that I have ended up using all the time. I was really impressed by the shadows in that palette, so if you can find that, it is perfect teeny tiny for travel. I've heard really good things about the Milk Makeup Blur Stick Matte Primer. They had that and the Milk Makeup Holographic Highlighting Stick. The highlighting stick for $14 and it typically retails for $28, and then the Milk Makeup Blur Primer for $19 and it typically retails for $36. Okay, it looks like they have the R & Co Detangling Brush. This looks a whole lot like my wet brush that I now have and love, by the way. It's retailing for $9 in the add-on section, and I think I got mine for something around like $10 at Target. Pretty comparable price if you aren't able to get your hands on it. I have noticed a huge difference using that wet brush. I've just noticed that my flyaways have really gone down compared to how they were when I was using my Tangle Teezer all the time. That one still does a really good job. I just think that the wet brush is a little bit better. I could honestly go on and on like this for hours because there are so many products available in the add-on section, but hopefully this provided a little bit of insight into what I picked, products that I liked, products that I've tried from past boxes to maybe help you out in your search for add-ons this quarter. So if you like this video, then like it and check out my other playlist of all my FabFitFun unboxings just in case you may be excited to receive yours and are kind of looking to see the types of products that you might get, especially if this is your first box. Hopefully that'll help answer some questions and just get you excited about what's to come. So stick around, join the community, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!